Well guys, by now you should know big jigs mean big fish. We're in 450 metres of water. Let's see what's hungry. It's a bit rough here today. Should be able to see by the horizon going like this. Hopefully you don't get seasick. That's on the bottom. Oh, something did eat it. Oh yes, we're on. Oh yeah. Yep, that's a fish. Oh, it's got a bit of a go. A few head nods. Oh, he's having a proper dig.
Very good.
Well guys, we're hooked up. 450 metres. It's a good fish too. Oh, this is exciting. Well, we're starting to make some headway now, guys. And I would say this is the perfect time to welcome you to another Sammy Hitzke fishing adventure. We've got the big jigs out, and as you guys have seen in the past, when the big jigs come out, anything can happen. With Shauno today in his boat Mojo, he's on the sticks because, as you can see behind us, it is rough as guts. Oh, we got spray, we got wind, we got swell, but we got a hookup. Now this is the first serious drop of the day. You should be able to tell that because I forgot to put my gimbal on. Only got to fight this guy for another 350 metres. And the rest, yeah. I'm going to call Blue Eye. Now you would have seen in a recent video, Shauno managed to crack the first local blue eye out of the two of us. And that's whet the appetite a bit on this super deep jigging. We've come out today on a big adventure mission. Now the weather wasn't meant to be like this, but I'll let you in on a little secret. We're actually planning on staying out here the night. And we made ourselves a deal that we weren't going to try and catch any flamies like we usually do. We're coming straight out deep and we're just going to try and catch big things. We've got the big esky, we've got big jigs, big ambitions, big dreams, big hopes, and a big lot of bullshit being spoken. Have a go back! Oh, great day for it. The camera makes it look calmer than it is. We actually got a wave over the front of the boat, which is the first time I've seen that in this thing. Oh, that's so much more comfortable. Guys, if you're going to do any deep jigging, wear a gimbal and put it on at the start of the day. I don't know how many times I've gone, I'll put it on later, and you end up paying for it. That's a lot nicer.
I got bruises in my joint region on the last ride.
Yeah, but that was after you landed it.
Yeah, it was the next day actually.
Now this is a pretty heavy rod, and it's getting a good bend. Fish actually took some line at the start there. Righto, he's getting close now, guys. I can see purple on my reel. This means he's not far away. There's some colour. No ID, no ID. What do we got? I reckon it's a blue eye. I could be wrong. I am not wrong. Blue eye! You! I got one. A local blue eye, that has been on the bucket list for a long time. Wow. I'm going to say it right now, it's not as big as Sean's. But that's the only thing that hasn't been as big as Sean's.
I want to know about the fish though, mate.
Let's get a little gaff. Okay. Little lip gaff. In he comes. Oh yeah.
Pretty good one.
Woo! There we go, guys. That's him. I reckon he's probably 8-9 kilo. Solid blue eye. Absolutely snotted that jig. Both hooks in the snows. Oh yes, that is a cracking start to this trip. We wanted to chase big things on a jig, and first drop, we've ticked the box already. That is an absolute belter. And my first local blue eye. Very excited about that. Hopefully we can get a few more of his friends and maybe a big bass or something. Today's all about big fish. I think we're off to a pretty good start. How good? Magic looking fish and magic eating. So we want to preserve them as good as possible, so brain spike. There we go. And we'll give him a big old bleed too. Now we bought out, the best way to describe this thing is a big boy's esky today. We thought if we're going to catch something, it's probably going to be big. So you want to be prepared to look after them. I think we've got about 40 kilos of ice in here. I don't know if we were planning on putting fish in it this early, but certainly not going to complain. Alright, he can sit there for the moment. Alright. The big 185 Icy Tech. Big boy's esky.
We're gonna have a whirl.
We're gonna have a whirl. We've lured the skipper out of his chair. Welcome, Sean. Welcome to the episode.
Couldn't let you have all the fun, mate. I too would have broken back tomorrow.
Yes. Just when you think you're getting close, you're not. Ever. You on the bottom?
Yeah, on the bottom.
Are you on? I was gonna say. Certainly hasn't gotten any calmer this drift, guys. Just coming up to a bit of life now. You on? Yep, got him. Yep. All good fish.
Another good fish.
Oh yeah. We're on again, guys. I think I was right close to the bottom. Oh, he's having a go. He's having a dig. I think. Oh, is that you? I think there's some form of...
Oh yeah, got my jig or something.
I think you're on as well, are you? Yeah. Yep, double hook up. Yee-hoo-hoo-hoo. Shauno's on. Oh well, this is good fun.
Oh, yep. It's a big boy.
Getting stretched.
Oh. You want to drop it?
No, 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 go easy, go easy.
I dropped it.
No!
I dropped it, yeah.
No, no, he's still there. He's just having a run at you.
Oh yeah. That's good.
Hang on. We're gonna have to just go easy because we've got two lines under pressure. Yours is having a proper go.
Yeah, it really is.
Well guys, the big fish day is going very much to plan.
Grab a little stretch here.
Sneak over, I want to see what's going on there. Oh, you're getting flogged. Oh, he's taking you for a ride.
Oh.
He might be a real one. He's still going here.
Oh my goodness, it's a big fish.
Hopefully. This is the dangers of rough conditions. You don't want to go too hard and cut someone off. Ugh, there's lines. It's all going on. There might be a bass maybe.
Going hard, eh? Came up off the bottom as well, like weird, like.
Had a little swim. Feel our lines together. Yeah. Oh, I got no idea. Oh. Yeah, we're just gonna have to go easy on. We could be making it worse as well. Ooh. Oh no! No! I just pulled hooks.
Oh no.
No!
Pretty close.
Not close enough, I don't think. No, no, no! Guys, I've just pulled hooks. And I was only probably, maybe 100 away. Oh, that's devastating. All the hard work was done. And one remains. Seems to be quite a good class of fish, this one too. You're taking a lot of line.
You really had to go at the start. Still, every now and again though, you feel those big head shakes and he's having a crack again. Like now. Oh, yeah.
It's got to be a good fish.
You think so?
It's still taking line, and he's almost up. 40 metres.
Have you got a bit of angle in the line?
Yeah. Gonna jump, is it?
Yeah. It's a little sword, mate.
There he is. There's some colour.
Looks pretty decent, mate.
We got gaff cam on here. That's a real one. That's a real one.
Oh yes, it is.
Big bluey.
He has crunched that jig.
Bring him round, other side. We got gaff cam.
Yeah, boy.
Woo! I'll let you do the honours on that one. Give us a look at him.
All right. Oh.
Yeah, that's a real one.
That's a big one.
He did a poo.
Oh, that's a shame. The two hook sets, like.
Yeah, that's what I needed to do.
Get both in.
Big fish day.
Pretty stoked. My back is feeling it. That's a big one.
You reckon that's bigger than your last one?
About same. Probably.
He's good fish.
Big fish.
Hold him.
Oh, give me a sec to get my.
Nope.
Give me a sec to get my breath back.
And you've got it on camera there, guys. Sean being a wuss. But that is a cracking fish. That's, I reckon, the next size class up from mine. Would have been good to see the two of them together. But big old hook pull for yours truly. Ah, well.
In the jaw.
Look at this big hole where the hooks were. I dare say that's probably what I fell victim of as well. Whoa. That's pretty cool. There's the jig. Nice fish, mate, nice fish.
I reckon that's 15.
He clunked it too.
Yeah, he really hit hard. Oh, there's such a solid fish.
I like the purple on their backs.
Oh,
Big gob on them too. Look at the size of it. Oh, I'm in the shot. There we go. Look at the size. Put your hand in there, Sean. Whole hand. Whole hand in there. They've actually got a fair old set of teeth on them. They're like little daggers.
Hundreds of them.
See with the shadow, but
that's why, like, using a jig this size, it's not too big for
but
it.
look how easy those hooks will just fall out. Very lucky,
very
boy.
lucky.
Well done. That's two. It's going to be a good day. Hey guys, if you're loving the fishing action so far, make sure you give this video a big old like, and if you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel so you never miss another episode. Back to the action. Righto team, that's two drifts, two blue eye. Could have been a third blue eye, but it wasn't meant to be. Drift number 3. Fingers crossed, a very similar sort of success rate with the extra one.
The extra one. Do us on the decoy front.
I think, yeah, if we can get 2 blue eye each for a feed, that'll top the feed section out, and then we can go chasing other monsters. We haven't caught a bass together.
Bass would be good.
A little bass. We don't want a massive bass, they get huge, but a bass groper is what we're talking about. Something in that kind of 30 kilo range would be fun and exciting. Now I'm on the bottom. Got him. Yes.
Oh no.
Bottom. Sure?
Oh no.
Yes, Sean. No, he's definitely coming.
Yeah, he's coming up. Oh yeah.
Good fish.
Yeah, good fish.
Yeah, Shauno's on.
Oh yeah, heavy.
Heavy and unimpressed. Hey?
Feel a little bit different.
Oh. Yep. Oh. I just had. I was on too.
God, does not want to be stopped.
Oh.
There's one.
There he is. Double hook up, guys. Oh. Geez, they generate some power, don't they?
Oh yeah.
I had a hit, missed him, and this guy, I dropped it back down, this guy's jumped on. Shauno's been on for about probably 2 minutes now, and yours is doing some big things. So hopefully a pair of nice fish come to the surface at the end of this. This is champagne deep water jigging.
It's about as good as it gets.
Reminisce of, dare I say it, the seamount. Just a couple of lads dropping some lead in 450 and having a pull. Can we say it, Mama?
That's what it's about.
That's what's just a couple.
If you're lucky, you'll get a sore back.
Oh no, my hand's starting to get chafed.
Well,
Too much pulling. It's just epic. Everything just stops, eh?
yeah, it's so good.
There's that.
There's no mistaking.
There's a delay while everything comes tight and it pulls the belly out. Sorry guys, no fancy camera angles this time. We're a bit preoccupied. Righto, we're about to get a look at them, guys. Mine's about 20 metres off. Sean shouldn't be too much further. Line angle.
Line angle, looking good. There's one.
There's yours. There's mine.
Line angle's great.
Well, there's a few bubbles out of yours.
I don't know. Good one, though.
Oh, is that a shark? Big shark.
Yeah.
Is that a shark or bubbles? No, bubbles.
Good eye. It's a really big blue eye.
Big blue eye. That is a proper big blue eye.
He's a big one.
That's a real big one.
Oh, wow.
Look at the gut on him. Oh, it's still fighting.
It's amazing how they can fight.
Mine's a halibut. Obviously kidding. Blue eye. Just a little sky. My goodness me. That's why he was fighting.
It's a big one.
That's a real one. Hate to feel disappointed with my fish, but I feel like I've got short change. That's 2 of mine. Woo! That's 15 kilos.
Yeah, that's a bigger one.
Definitely a bigger one. Oh, look at that hookup. Beautiful. One in, one out. Oh, that's my contribution. Not to be sneezed at, but
Look at that.
wowee.
Double a big fish there.
Holy dooly.
Yep, it's like a dolphin fish. Still got a bit of go.
Wow. We're going to have to do a double hold up here.
How are we going to do that? I can't even lift mine.
Oh, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah!
Have a go at that.
That's a colour.
Double. Whoa, sorry, bro. It's not real calm, but that's a double on big blue eye. Shauno's is a beast.
It's heavy, eh?
I'll happily admit that. But my goodness me, champagne jigging this time.
Yeah, that's about as good as it gets, in my opinion.
We've been chasing the local blue eye for a long time, and it's good to finally crack a couple. We're going to do one more drift, and then we're out of here. It's
Oh, I put it down. It's so heavy.
the old shoulders are starting to give a bit of a scream out. Wow, this is epic. Now we're having one more drop. Shauno's going to sit this one out. I would just like one more to give to the Wilson lads. It's a long-standing promise that I'd get them a blue eye when they develop this jig rod, and it's good to be in a position where I can finally, fingers crossed, make that happen. They'll be very appreciative, I'm sure. There we go. I'm on the bottom there now. Come on, Mr. Blue Eye. One more shot at the title, please.
Pretty good. I've had 2 drops and 2 big fish. I'd have a good 25, 30 kilos of blue eye in 2 drops.
Yeah, that's what you want.
It's easy, huh?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. I don't think it's a blue eye though. Swimming up. What is this?
Got it?
I've got him, I just don't know what it is. It's just coming straight up.
Good fish, mate.
This fish has offered nothing. Might be a critter. It was off the bottom enough that I don't think it'll be a green eye. So I reckon we might potentially.
Alfonso.
Potentially.
Get the ponds. The ponds have joined us.
Rightio. Not far off colour. Everyone put your bets in now. Please don't be a green eye. This is the consensus. We maybe just a touch of Fonzie. What have we got? What have we got? Oh yes!
Is it red?
Oh yeah. It's a good one too.
Oh wow. Wow.
That's a proper one. Holy dooly. Well guys, I haven't seen one of these since we first went to Fraser. An alfonsino. They are one of the tastiest fish in the ocean and extremely high grade sashimi in the Japanese market. I'll have a go at that, ladies and gentlemen. A big red pearl perch. It seems like everything out deep is, if it's red, it's tasty. Oh. He tried to spike me, but there he is, big alfonsino. How epic is that? Woo! Well guys, we caught the alfonsino and lined up for another drift. We saw a patch of birds about a K off in the distance, and we ended up following them around for the best part of 2 hours. We thought we might have run into some tuna, you know, of the yellowfin variety, but either they were there and they gave us a big dodge, or they were never there. We had a fair old crack, put some lures out, cast at a few things, schools of birds, but nothing very convincing happened. So It's now well and truly in the arvo. Sun is kind of getting in that low part of the sky, and well, I think we're going to have a bit of a scout round and see if we can find some birds on the way back to where we were having a jig. We might have a jig a bit later on, or we might just head for home. We were originally going to sleep out here tonight, but still a lot of residual swell. I think it would be most unpleasant trying to kip, so we shall see. See what the rest of the afternoon brings. But here's I'll show you what's going on in the esky. It's a good time in there. There's the big alfonsino, and the blue eye are well and truly under a bed of ice there. And that's exactly why we got this big bertha of a thing. If you're going to come out here and fish for big fish, you got to be ready to look after them if it all comes together. Anyways, we're going to keep scouting and see how we go. Well guys, unfortunately we didn't find anything more exciting for the rest of the afternoon. We didn't end up having any more drops. We just kept looking for tuna, and that was about it. None to be found. Regardless though, we ended up with two of the best tasting fish in the deep in my opinion. Blue eye, and then I'm very excited to be eating one of these again. This is the alfonsino, and I reckon they are one of the tastiest fish that swims. They're absolutely exceptional. Now, I'm going to fillet them up, and my big plan here is to do a little side-by-side comparison on the plate. Whether I can actually pull all that together and get Chef Julian involved or not is another thing, but yeah, we'll see how we go. Also, you may notice I'm not in my usual position with the filleting table. I've decided that grass is too hard to manage, and I'm getting a concrete slab put down there. Way easier. Look at that. Beautiful white flesh. That is going to be exceptional. Now with the smaller blue eye, I'd knock the scales off. With these big guys, pretty big aggressive scales and quite thick skin, so I'm going to skin these fillets. And that's not a bad looking bit of meat either. That's what they look like filleted. Obviously you got a fair bit of trimming to go. Nice set of wings on the old blue eye as well. Unfortunately a little small on the alfonsino, but look, I'll let it pass. Anyways, I'm going to finish this up and work on getting the cook happening. So stay tuned. Well, ladies and gentlemen, back by popular demand, Chef Julian is in the house. Cheers mate, we're actually in his house.
Thanks for having me.
He's donated his kitchen. And before you get super excited, unfortunately we're not doing a catch and cook today, we are doing a comparison. And I'm excited about this because I've got a fish here that Julian has never tried before, and one that he has. So you've had blue eye before, yes?
Had blue eye, but the alfonsino,
yes,
brand spanking new to me.
Now the alfonsino you would have seen us catch earlier in the video. I'm going to put my neck out and say it's probably the tastiest fish I reckon I've caught. I reckon it's one of the tastiest fish in the ocean.
It's a big call.
It's a huge call, and like I've eaten flamies, all sorts of stuff. It is that good. It tastes like a mixture of happiness, rainbows, candy canes, all just put in together. Anyway, so we're going to do a comparison, and I'm going to let Chef Julian, with all his chefy knowledge, you put some tasty things in your mouth over the years, I would say.
One or two.
And
mostly food.
Mostly food. And he's going to give us his professional opinion on it. Now we're going to cook it back to back against some blue eye, and we're going to do it two ways. So this is it sous vide?
Sous vide.
Sous vide.
So it means under pressure, they're just vacuum sealed, there's no air in the bag.
And then you dunk it in hot water for an hour or so.
About an hour per centimetre.
It's like a slow poach, I guess.
Yep, we'll do this at about 50 degrees.
And then you take it out and pan fry it, and then we're just going to do this straight pan fry with these two bits here. So two different cooking methods. The only seasoning we've got is salt, pepper, and a bit of butter. Prepare yourselves for the comparison of the century.
I'm keen.
This fish is so good, it'll make you yourself. Let's do it.
Cheers.
Righto, the other 2 packets are in the sous vide machine. We're going to do the first test, which is just a straight pan fry, oil, salt and pepper. Any butter?
Yeah, I'll start with oil, and when it's brown on both sides, I'll finish it in butter and let it foam up a little bit.
Righto, so the pan frying is complete, and I'm going to be honest, I reckon this would taste good no matter what you used. But let's have a go now. We're not going to, no, don't say anything. I want you to leave your final opinion until the end. But
the final comparison?
Yes, final comparison is what I should have said. Let's have a little go.
Cool, I'll just cut this one in half so we get a bit of skin each.
Right.
Who first?
You first. Oh, no, try the blue eye first.
The blue eye, alright. The meaty one.
Is it hot?
I just lost a bit.
I caught it.
I caught it though.
Oh, good catch. Yeah.
Easy fish.
Righto, have a crack. Have a crack.
I'm scared. Should there be a drum roll or something?
Oh, I'm just, you just, have a go. Don't say anything. Hope we're making you guys all hungry looking at us eat. We're having a terrible time. This is purely for research, just so you guys know. We don't want to be here.
We do what we have to.
It is hard work drinking a beer and eating some top quality fish, but obviously we have to. So, you know, keep us in your thoughts that we're here for you.
we do what we can.
Other 2 bits are out of the water bath, about to go on the pan. Ladies and gents, the moment of truth. Should we start with the blue eye again?
Yes, let's...
You go first. Guess first.
I'll cut it.
Stab.
It's looking good.
This might be a 2-hander.
Oh yeah. See if I can get a big flake. Onto
the piece of resistance.
I didn't want to say it.
I'm pretty sure that's not how you say it.
But you went there. No, I think that's exactly how you say it. That's spot on.
I'm only a humble fisherman.
Piece de resistance.
Oh, look at that. Look at that.
Good golly, Miss Molly. I'm going in.
Just got to clean the palate there. Not this bit here. That bit.
Whoa.
Ooh.
I reckon that just got turned up a notch.
Get yourselves a large boat, go out to 400 metres and jig for these guys. It is tasty stuff. Righto, chef's opinion.
Oh man.
Before we polish this off, because we're not going to make you watch us eat a whole 2 plates of fish, just 1 and a bit. Talk to me. Let's go blue eye first.
Oh, I think it's clearly juicier from the sous vide. I don't know if it's my imagination, but I feel like it did a better job at breaking down the proteins because blue eye has a fairly firm structure, and I think a little bit more cooking, prolonged cooking, does it a bit of good. It breaks it apart, and you can kind of get into the flakes a bit more.
Rightio.
Yep, I'm sure it's not my imagination. It's more tender.
That's a better way to put it.
It's one of the only the few fish, like a monkfish, that I think of slow cooking.
Okay.
Like almost like a braise, a traditional braise you do with meat, and that's kind of like what's happened there.
Is that one of the best pieces of fish you've eaten?
100%. I feel like I was saying to you before, it's like a nana guy, but just top shelf version of it. That next step up, it's got that nice like crustacean kind of flavors in there, a little bit like prawny.
Magic. Yeah. I was saying to Julian, it kind of tastes like a combination of scallops, prawns and crabs. And that may sound weird, but it is that sweet and that delicate. The flavour is absolutely amazing. I know your favourite fish is toothfish.
Yeah.
How close are we?
I think it's definitely got a really nice fat content. It's got a different flavour in the fat, and I think it's probably the next best thing.
So if Patagonian toothfish is 10 out of 10, what's that?
That's got to be 9.5. 9.75.
9.75.
It's pretty darn close.
Well,
It's amazing. The texture is unreal. I feel like it's a versatile fish as well. It can stand up against a range of cookery methods. Oh, and the flesh is just pristine.
You heard it first, guys. I wasn't lying to you. That's a chef's opinion. You guys have got to try one of these.
Alfonsino.
Alfonsino for the win. I wasn't lying to you. One of the tastiest fish in the ocean.
Yeah.
And that's all we've got for you today. That is scientific research done and dusted. If you're watching with a beer, cheers to you.
Cheers.
Now guys, time for a bit of bonus footage. I'm sure a few keen eyes would have spotted that pearl perch in the esky. Well, this is where it came from. Just a classic case of going jigging on our way jigging.
Yeah.
Drove over a school of fish.
That's the best bit of it.
Oh yes. Drove over a patch of fish on our way out deep. We're in about 100 metres of water. We thought, better have a drop on that. As you can see behind us, conditions are terrible. So we are killing a little bit of time because it's only going to get worse the further out we go. There we go.
Right there.
Oh, proper close at that one. Ooh.
Hey.
Oh, I'm on. Having a bit of a go too, but obviously you've got the deep water jigging gear, so it's gonna be a bit heavy-handed on a pearl perch or a snapper, whatever we've got here. Oh, it might be an eater.
No.
Might be an eater. Definitely an eater. Huh. That's not bad for a little on the way pearly. Well, you've probably noticed there, 250 gram jig. We only bought stuff for the deep. We drove over this and thought that's got to be worth a drop. And that's a beautiful pearl perch. Mid 40 centimetres, good eating size. Thanks very much for watching, guys. Really hope you enjoyed the episode. Now remember, if you'd like to support this channel, you can do so by heading to my website, sammyhitzkefishing.com. Plenty of merch available there. Hats, shirts, hoodies, D-hookers, deep drop rigs, all that sort of cool stuff. Head over and see if there's anything that tickles your fancy. And if you'd like any more details on the gear used in this video, you can find it all at wilsonfishing.com. They've got all that information and stacks more to get you out there and into a few fish. Once again, guys, thank you very much for tuning in. Hope you're enjoying your week and hope you get out and get a fish yourself. Have a good one, guys. I'll catch you next week for another Sammy Hitzke fishing adventure. Cheers.